Ever felt your legs stuck in your knees when standing up? Or your hands tremble slightly, like they might drop your morning coffee, even though you eat plenty of veggies daily? You're not doing anything wrong. Except for one thing. Not all vegetables are good for you after 60. Many healthy veggies quietly spark inflammation, break down collagen, or block mineral absorption. 3 things that make your hands shake your legs, weaken, and your reflexes slow over time. It's not your age. It's not from lack of exercise. It's the green gold veggies working against you from the inside. A 2022 Mayo Clinic study found nearly 62% of people over 60 eat at least one veggie weekly that reduces collagen and nerve calcium absorption, doubling the risk of lower limb weakness. But vegetables can also reverse that process. Swap out 3 harmful ones for 3 muscle-nourishing ones, and you can reduce hand tremors by 42%, boost knee strength by 31%, stand up balanced without grabbing the table, eat veggies daily, but still feel unsteady hands or legs. Comment yes if you felt this way. Let's start with the third worst, but the second best will surprise you, overlooked for years for no good reason. Worst number 3, celery. Crisp and cool, but drains muscle hydration. Ever sipped celery juice each morning because it's great for your liver and skin? Or munched raw celery in salads thinking it's healthy, low calorie? Here's the problem. Celery is a strong diuretic. It pushes your kidneys to flush out sodium and water. Sounds good if you're retaining fluid, but after 60, overdraining dehydrates muscles, stripping away magnesium and potassium. The result? Slight hand tremors, 30 to 60 minutes after eating. Legs tire fast when standing long, even without long walks. Muscles feel flat after breakfast, like they've lost strength. A 2021 Johns Hopkins School of Medicine study showed people over 60 eating celery more than 4 times a week lost 19% of plasma magnesium and faced a 33% higher risk of electrolyte imbalance after raw celery meals. Harold, 72, from Ohio, swapped coffee for celery juice every morning. After stopping for 2 weeks and switching to lightly boiled spinach, he said, "My legs don't feel like they'll give out anymore. I stand up without hesitating." What to do? Cut back on raw celery if eating lightly boil, or pair with electrolyte-rich greens like spinach. If juicing, add ginger and a pinch of natural sea salt to restore electrolytes. Best bet, skip daily celery if you've had hand tremors or mild cramps. Thought celery was a gut-cleansing win. Comment celery if you'll rethink it now. Worst number 2. Overcooked spinach. Loses nutrients. Keeps oxalate. Ever cooked spinach until it's mushy? Or eaten long-simmered spinach soup? Thinking fully cooked is easier to digest. The issue isn't spinach itself, it's how you cook it. Spinach is high in oxalate, which blocks calcium and magnesium absorption when overcooked. After 60, with weaker digestion and nerve signaling this calcium loss can cause slight hand tingling when typing or buttoning shirts, loose knees that feel unsteady on stairs, mild muscle twitches after lunch, even without heavy activity. A 2022 Harvard School of Public Health study found spinach cooked over 6 minutes increases free oxalate by 58% and cuts bioavailable calcium absorption by 41%, especially in people over 60. Margaret, 68, from Illinois, ate spinach soup every lunch. After switching to spinach steamed for 2 minutes with fresh lemon, she said, "My hands don't fall asleep after meals anymore, and my knees stop tiptoeing when I stand." What to do? Steam spinach lightly for 2 minutes. Don't overcook. squeeze on lemon juice, or pair with olive oil to reduce oxalate. Avoid mixing overcooked spinach with milk or tofu. It doubles calcium loss. Cooked spinach to mush before comment spinach if you'll try light steaming this week. Worst number 1 raw cabbage. Gut-friendly, but chills your nerves. Ever tossed raw cabbage into salads, sandwiches, or detox meals because it's great for digestion? Here's the truth. Raw cabbage contains thiocyanate, which inhibits iodine absorption, quietly slowing thyroid function. This affects metabolism, hand and foot warmth, and nerve muscle signaling speed. When thyroid hormones, T3 and T4 drop, your hands feel cold, even in summer. Your legs feel sluggish. Steps lack strength. Ankles swell slightly after raw cabbage meals. A 2020 Endocrine Society Clinical Journal study showed older adults eating raw cabbage more than 3 times a week had a 2.3 times higher risk of peripheral temperature issues and 27% slower knee reflex signaling. Denise, 70 from Oregon, ate cabbage salad every night for gut health. After switching to lightly boiled cabbage with turmeric, she said, "My feet aren't cold at night anymore. My hands don't clench up in the morning." What to do? Avoid raw cabbage too often after 60. Lightly steam or boil for 2 to 3 minutes with turmeric, ginger, or olive oil. For salads, mix with low goitrogen greens like lettuce or arugula. Eat raw cabbage for detox. Comment cabbage if you'll try a warmer version now. Best, the 3, parsley. Tiny leaf, huge power for blood vessels and nerves. Ever felt your hands lose strength after holding something heavy for a few seconds? Or your knees feel soft, like they lack support, especially in the morning? That's when tiny blood vessels aren't feeding nerves and muscles enough. Parsley, even a small sprig, is packed with apigenin, a flavonoid that widens capillaries, reduces nerve inflammation, and rebuilds collagen around joints. Unlike typical greens, parsley activates SOD superoxide dismutase, helping ease microinflammation in hand, knee, and leg nerves, improve muscle flexibility and standing balance, sharpen nerve signals to reduce hand tremors. A 2021 University of Milan study found people over 65 eating 15 grams of parsley daily for 4 weeks cut cold hands and tremors by 31% and boosted grip strength by 28%. Lisa, 73, from Minnesota, had tingling from wrist to middle finger. After blending parsley into lunch pesto sauce, she said, "It's like a warm current returned to my fingertips." How to eat it: chop fresh, eat raw, blend into smoothies, pesto, or sprinkle on soup. Use fresh, don't overcook, to keep apigenin active. 1-2 sprigs a day is enough, no need for more. Thought parsley was just a garnish? Comment parsley if you'll add it to lunch this week. Best number 2, broccoli. Lightly steamed. Fuel for collagen and balance. Ever felt your knees creak like a dry hinge in the morning? Or your hands need 5 or 10 seconds to move smoothly after waking? That's when collagen type 2 in joints and myelin sheaths around nerve muscle connections need more fuel. Lightly steamed broccoli is rich in sulforaphane, vitamin K, and C, a trio that prevents collagen loss, rebuilds joint tissue, and sharpens nerve reflexes. Sulforaphane acts like a tissue repair worker, helping reduce mild joint inflammation in knees, ankles, and wrists. Boost elastic collagen density for steadier standing. Cut nerve lag for better hand and leg control. A 2022 Johns Hopkins medicine study showed people over 60 eating 100 grams of steamed broccoli daily for 5 weeks improved knee elasticity by 35% and hand reflex accuracy by 29%. Richard, 74, from Colorado, dragged his feet out of bed like pulling knees along. After adding lightly steamed broccoli to dinner, he said, "My knees feel lubricated. I stand up without planning it now." How to eat it. Steam broccoli lightly for 3-4 minutes. Don't boil. Add olive oil or a splash of lemon to boost sulforaphane absorption. Avoid frying or high-heat cooking. It kills active compounds. Tried broccoli with no results. Comment. Broccoli. If you'll retry it, steamed right for your joints and nerves. Best number 1 kale, nerve and muscle supercharger. Ever noticed your legs hesitate before stepping like they're waiting for a signal? Or your fingers fumble small tasks like threading a needle after 60? That's when nerve-muscle connections weaken, and your body needs a nutrient boost to recharge them. Kale is a powerhouse of lutein, which protects nerve insulation for smoother signals, vitamin K1 to strengthen bone-to-muscle connections, magnesium to prevent cramps and steady hand movements. Unlike heavier greens, kale is low in oxalate when prepared, right, making it ideal for aging joints and nerves. A 2020 University of California Davis study found people over 60 eating 1 cup of kale 3 times a week improved leg stability by 40% and reduced hand tremors by 32% in 6 weeks. Susan, 69, from Vermont, struggled to grip jars without shaking. After adding sautéed kale to lunch, she said, "My hands feel steady and I walk without second-guessing my steps." How to eat it. Sauté kale lightly with garlic and olive oil for 2 to 3 minutes. Blend into smoothies or chop into salads, keeping it fresh. Pair with a splash of lemon to enhance mineral absorption. Tried kale. Before comment kale if you'll add it to boost nerve and muscle strength. You ate celery, spinach, or cabbage thinking veggies are healthy. You believed eating green was enough, but the wrong ones can make your hands tremble with a spoon, slow your knees on stairs, quietly weaken your nerves and muscles inside. Today, you know vegetables hold the key to reclaiming your strength. No need for fancy supplements. Just a parsley sprig at lunch to steady your hands, a broccoli side at dinner to rebuild knee collagen, a kale dish to recharge your nerves. Which of the 3 best will you try first? Comment parsley, broccoli, or kale. Let us know you're starting your journey. Ever had leg cramps or shaky hands after veggies? Share your story. We read every comment. Sign up if you want to. Steady your hands. Strengthen your knees. Move confidently just by choosing the right greens. You're not alone. We're with you every week for you with you.